Hello, my music-loving friends. Today we're just going to be doing some writing in your book. Let's open your theory book. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to revisit our term from last time. So last time we learned the word ritardando, which means slowing, and we abbreviate that RIT. We're going to add a new word to your terms. So right underneath ritardando, we're going to write a new word. Now I'm going to start with black, even though I'm intending to use some color. The word that we're learning today, let me write it for you and then I'll pronounce it and I'll describe what it means. The word is going in the second row. The word is contour. It's spelled C-O-N-T-O-U-R. Contour. Take a moment and write that in the second row of your terms. C-O-N-T-O-U-R. Contour. And you can always pause the video if you need more time. Now, contour refers to the shape of the music. I'll show you on the music in a moment what I mean, but let's write the word shape next to that. Shape, S-H-A-P-E. And now I'm going to show you some specific examples and then we're going to draw some little pictures here to help us remember what that means. Okay, so we have my very well-loved version of Seesaw in front of us. You can see I've had to fix the hole punches many times over and it's a little wrinkly, but that's fine. It will still serve our purposes here. It is such a solid example of how to use contour in a note reading context. So most of the time when string players start out, they do a lot of just playing by ear or what we call playing by rote. Your teacher shows you how to play something and then you play it back to them. And then we get into note reading after we've done some playing. So you may have played a bunch of pieces, but not have a really solid grasp on note reading yet. But contour, or looking at the shape of the line as you connect notes, will help you to determine whether you're going to a high note or a low note, like so. You already know, if you are my student, you've played Seesaw, you already know that you're starting on a high note. Now this version starts on an E. In my classes, we start on an A, but the concept is the same. So you can see that this note is high and this note is low. So that means that if you're playing the note, you would go from a high note to a low note. Where are we going now? To a high note. If I were to draw a line that connected those, this line would be going down, and then this line would be going up. So I'm going down, then up, then down, and those lines would be pretty steep, steeply down, steeply up. So you can tell you're going to a whole new string there. Now, when you look at the second line, it's all one straight line. They're all on the same line. So that contours straight across. So that means that it's all the same note, but then there's one teeny tiny step down, which means you go down one note. So when you look at the shape of the line, you can tell if you're making big changes in the sound, or if you're making no changes in the sound, or making a small change in the sound. And that way you don't have to assess every single individual note for itself. You can look at the overall shape to make decisions about which fingers to use to play the notes. So let's go back to your terms. And let's put some symbols in here that tell you what kinds of contour you might expect in your music. Now there are going to be some other songs where maybe you go da 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 da, where you go up and then down. And then you get some very complicated songs where you'll go up and down all over the place. But if you'll notice whether the notes are going up or down, it will help you to be a very good note reader over time. Okay? That's all we're going to do in this video. So you can close everything up and you can close your book and make sure you put it with your music binder so you have it in your lessons. See you next time.